side. Let's find out.
I am. Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Sir, no, it's not.
Second and just 1. Now back to throw. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Dude, that's all he does. That's all he does.
Well-executed post route.
No, it's a thing of beauty. Especially
that's all you know how to goddamn do.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things
up?
Look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Again, they run. Again, it's Ivory. And he powers his way past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it. Thank you.
I'll play this game out and get my ass whipped if I let teammate you quit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Luck on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's Luck. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Lee. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
I did have somebody open.
Shift
You right
together
about
from the
that.
D-line.
I had somebody wide the hell open.
Throwing again is Luck. Flush to his right. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown
Press
a lot of
T-Watt.
different looks here in the
Press
first
T-Watt.
half. They come after
Press
them, they
T-Watt.
step back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And Bryant's kick is good.
I'm telling my
and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole 2nd half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit. Detroit. Watch it now, Barney. Leopard. Detroit. Gone.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Detroit.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
I ain't stupid.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. Over. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw's going to be incomplete. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you downstate to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports.
My team is not.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
From the gun, here's Luck. A dump off now to Hill. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, my God.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
The Colts on third down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be third and a mile. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow
the
quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call them.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Henry Anderson able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. He'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. A swing pass caught.
He caught that. Oh, my God. This game is so fake. This game is fake. This game is the most fakest thing you will ever see in Madden history.
That play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place.
Oh,
but
fuck
what you
no.
won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
Only
Fuck
a
outta
yard
here.
that time. Second
Fake
and
ass
goal.
game, man.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo.
Man, shut the
get
fuck up
right
talking
back
to me,
on the
bro.
line of scrimmage,
You know
and
that's some
hammer at 'em
bullshit.
again.
You know damn well that's some bullshit.
Offense looks to punch it in here. And he'll take
Oh my
this
God.
in for a Jags
This game is so
touchdown.
fake, bro. I blitz everybody in it. Still get
Keeping
with.
it himself from a yard out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on
No,
the
bro, he's
scoreboard
one.
right now.
Here, you just saw he just threw the ball up and caught it. He's been doing it the whole game.
Worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have
James,
some
shut up
touchdowns.
talking to me, bro.
The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what Chris Ivory off to the races. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chris Ivory, 78 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to
Bro,
the end
hell
zone.
no,
And
bro.
he is into the end zone again, so get him some oxygen.
He just gonna
scores
throw the ball
on
up
long
again.
Run, and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What do you call you just throwing up the ball? I guess who's balling got still.
To return.
Oh, you just throw the ball up.
Right at the 20-yard line.
No, it
Now
doesn't.
comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last
It's
drive.
not happening on this game.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
In motion left, Robinson. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep.
Why are you so damn slow?
Wide open.
Why are you so damn slow?
And a big collision
Thank you.
there as he winds up flat on
Get
his
him
back
out of there, bro.
right at the 20. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch
Get
the
him
defense
out of
maybe
there.
on their heels. A handoff to Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Hell no, bro. We've been doing
That's
that shit
gonna
the
go
whole
as a
goddamn
loss of
game,
2,
bro.
and it'll be second down. And
You
they'll
don't gotta
send
quit the
slot
game.
in motion left. Back to throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Oh, I'm glad to restart.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
They're gonna look at the quarter. Fuck, hell no.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice
Come on,
return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop
I'm about to go in the hard
hard
truth and tell them exactly what the hell you finna do. You got me fucked up, Troy.
They weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. No gain on the play there, second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
You can learn how to fucking me, Troy.
Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Rolling to his right. And some room to maneuver. And I think the ball's out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They're going to look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Open space inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Lambo on for the extra point.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now they try the right side here. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football,
oh my God,
I got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Now a handoff.
like you long-headed bitch. Why? Kick him out the party, bro.
That's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
They'll try the air now with Locke. Flush to his right. And he's got room. Finding room at the 30. Locke showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is.
Fuck, I gotta do that shit. I got something. Troy, when we play again, I got something for you. I got something just for your ass.
When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a first down throw. Locke. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They give it to Ivory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run with Ivory. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered him down there. Another nice burst.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
None of y'all niggas gonna pick that nigga up?
It's never going to take a sack. You really don't
Fuck
want to take
y'all.
one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Third and long. It's Locke. Being chased out left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Down on the field, we've got an injured.
Oh, my God. Why is my team so hurt?
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
What is this? My dad, bro, I think it's one of my safeties, bro. The Colts are known for fucking injuries, bro.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch
Hell no,
this
that's a
thing
kick.
way down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Morgan Burnett.
Damn, somebody.
God
Damn.
all the way down near the 40-yard line.
It's my, oh
So
my
now he's
God.
equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
Bro, my team is known
All
for
week long,
injuries,
he
bro.
vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This is Crabtree
Look at
on
this
the
shit.
end around.
Jake, though, you don't pick up a damn ball.
Bulldozes past him. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be third
Jake,
and
though, you
6
don't pick up
upcoming.
a damn
That's a
ball.
really good job right there. Just keep stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet, right there around the 35-yard line. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Now it's Love. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down.
It was the wait the whole damn time for you. Now when some shit listen, when some bullshit start happening with me, it's a problem.
On fourth down.
No, nigga, no.
And the busy afternoon continues for Ivory. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He is.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this is back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Who's hurt? Who's hurt? Who's hurt? Who? My quarterback is right there, Troy. How the hell is my quarterback hurt?
They'll try to run with Ivory. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
I think I didn't learn how to use Chris Ivory, bro. He's a trucking back, not a field.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden, it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand.
I just softening your team up, Troy. I'm just softening that team up.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's able to get this up just shy of 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12. A big first down to get away from the end zone. Steps away, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Barkevius Mingo in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Forced out to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
2 flying flops? You think I give 2? I heard 2 of your people. Nigga. You think I give 2 flops?
Here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Hey,
so a short drop,
injuries.
able to get
it might, this could be out for the rest of the season. So, nigga, I don't have to worry about the next time we play.
as he'll be marked down. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Colts are set up well as they take over first on the short side of the field. Now a handoff looking right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have. What they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series, 3rd and 13. Now a toss. This is Ivory. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Press me, Troy. Press my receiver.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in
Was it man coverage?
Field position.
Was it man coverage?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back
Who's
at
hurt?
the 42.
Who's hurt? Who's hurt? Quarterback. Oh, if it is, I'm happy. I'm gonna be happy. Cause that's 3 injuries to your, two for me.
They'll set up to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Can we see the fucking injury chart? God damn.
After all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
Now, Troy, where everybody else for the rest of the season?
This,
You gonna be feeling
where
some type
you
of
find
way.
out if you're great or not.
Yeah, I know you
Can
are.
you overcome some interceptions
Yes, hell
and
you
still
is.
lead your team to victory?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Barkevius Mingo.
My team doing what they need to do. Hurt niggas so y'all weaker when we play y'all again. That's what my team doing.
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead.
No, Troy, it's 4th quarter. It's 4th quarter. What you doing? You got
I'd be a little
fourth.
more concerned with running some
I'll take a
clock
picture
and
and
making
I'll
sure you're taking
I'll
care of
send
the
this
lead,
shit.
because
Get your
keep
next
flinging
loss.
it around,
Fourth
you
quarter.
throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Got me fucked up. They gonna let this nigga run a squad. Bitch, I got my camera out. Take a photo. Let's take a motherfucking field goal.
On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is.
Heartbeat.
Well, this winds up in empty position. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that.
He's whooping my ass.
The drive begins with a run by
Not the follow coach suggestion.
And good hit there and knocked down hard. Right at the 45.
What is this?
Now
Like
before
Chris
the second
Ivory.
down play,
Like,
we'll
nigga,
get whistles and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Is this man coverage? Please tell me this is man coverage.
And on the outside, they're
Are you doing
playing
man
press coverage. On 2nd down, here's Love.
She walking the fuck your ass.
Now a
fuck
desperation
that ass
throw
up.
deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Bring that safety
16
over.
seconds now on
Bring
the
that
clock.
safety over, bro. Hell
Definitely
no.
desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it
You
down there.
bitch
Your guy
ass,
can make a
bitch
play.
ass nigga,
You
man.
want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a
I
pass
do what?
interference call.
You
You know,
too.
in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Buying time to his left. It finds Crabtree for the completion. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just
Quick,
having a really
fucking
tough
hard
time, and for the
control.
defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
One last throw here for Luck. And that will be incomplete as time has...